Hello, my name is Van Hargis, and on behalf of Reinsman, I want to talk to you about the 898 West Coast Classic Copper Hinge Port Mouthpiece. This is a great little bit, but at first sight, people tend to think of it as more of a correction type bit, but it's really not. It pretty much has the same, I guess you could say, impact and kind of the same design, but the effect is just slightly different in how it works and how it operates. For example, whenever we pick up on the right rein, you might notice the whole right side of the bit will rotate. And if we pick up on the left side, the whole left side of the bit rotates. What that means to you is if you've got a horse that has a tendency to lower a shoulder one direction or the other, I can elevate and pick up that shoulder with just the utilization of just that one rein. If I'm asking the horse to bend and flex one direction or the other, I can work my reins independently. But the cool part about these types of bits, as well as our correction bits, is that you can also ride these bits one-handed, which means if I pick up with both reins at the same time, the bit's going to effectively work very equally. And of course, it's going to have that port work in the middle to where the horse is going to feel that bit rotate. It's going to potentially bump the palate of the horse's mouth, which in turn encourages a horse to travel with a more vertical type headset. So it's just a great little bit to work independently on my shoulder work, or I can do both reins simultaneously and work both reins to help elevate my horse's shoulders, which in turn gets more drive from behind, which does incorporate that driving of the shoulders forward and elevating. Now, let's look at some other key features of this bit that makes it very unique to Reinsman. I don't see that many other companies anymore taking into consideration the fact they have the straight shank, but yet with a little kick-out feature up here at the very top. That bridle rein kick-out feature means this to you and your horse. That with that little kick-out feature, it eliminates quite a bit of the bulk that might be to where your horse's head stall would be coming right down beside the horse's face. That little kick-out eliminates that bulk just a fraction. The other thing, again, about this particular bit and this particular shank is Reinsman's utilization of the Golden Glide bushing. That Golden Glide bushing keeps the bit to where it moves freely laterally, which in turn allows, when I pick up on that right rein, that bit rotates, and as it rotates, there's a little pre-signal there to my horse before the bit actually gets activated. The other thing about that Golden Glide bushing is it prevents the gap in the middle there from ever pinching your horse, because we all know that metal on metal creates wear, and over time that wear is going to cause a little bit of a gap between those two. Well, the Golden Glide bushing fills that gap and absolutely eliminates that risk of ever pinching your horse between the barrel and the shank. So in a nutshell, there is the features and benefits of our West Coast Reinsman Bit 898.